Hi everybody, in this video we take a look at Asterigos Curse of the Stars, and this is an action RPG game, and there's a demo available on Steam so you can check it out yourself. So I played it, and I'm going to show you of course gameplay. I tried, by the way, both with the controller and the keyboard. For some reason the controller, I played with the Xbox controller, it just felt floaty too much to me, I just couldn't bear it. Whether with the mouse and keyboard, it was much more reactive, although still I just didn't find the controls to be really perfect for me, and it's kind of awkward. And I tried, by the way, to change it, key binding, I couldn't. I don't know, maybe in the full game it will be available, but in the demo I tried, I couldn't change it. And some of the mechanics felt a bit clunky, but overall it was good. Overall it was good. Again, a Souls-like game, so let's take a look at some gameplay. Options. Video resolution, are you kidding? What's that? Ultra quality enabled. So as you can see, straight from the beginning you have to choose the difficulty. Nice. So this might be a throw-off for some hardcore Soul players who actually don't want difficulty, they want the game to be difficult by default. So again, this is something you usually don't find in Soul games. You have the default difficulty and you need to deal with it. To skip. Either you go, of course, to Many people Plus and all this stuff. But again, straight from the start you have the option to choose the difficulty.
Hill, I've made my decision. It's not yet time for you to take part in this mission.
No! Papa!
So basically after a skippable cutscene, you're going to find yourself in this beautiful forest. If you get some Zelda vibes, can blame you. It's kind of a beautiful cartoony looks. I personally really love it, and the overall look of the world just really beautiful. Really nice volumetric lighting, colorful to my liking, and really cool animations for the main character. Base combat. Alright, so axe, first weapon attack. Now again, similar to Souls game, you won't find tons of enemies here to fight. Of course, you're going to be quite a few. And again, from the demo, I'm telling you there are some frequent boss fights. So they're quite frequent. And from what I've read, 22 boss fights. And I think more than 60 type of enemies. And you can also choose your skills and your weapons of choice. So basically you can adapt to certain type of playstyle that you prefer best. So all of these are there. You have your potion, you also have the mana potion, you also have the bonfire, you can rest and replenish, and kind of a checkpoint similar to Souls games.
What's up ahead?
Or the outpost. Now, right here, as you can see, it's called Kunwi, and basically, if you use it and you rest, it actually resets the enemies. So even if you finish enemies before, they'll respawn again. It also shows you the ability tree, which you get ability points as you progress, and you can choose which ability you want to invest in. You can also invest in stats, which you're going to see in a moment. So basically, all the upgrades are still there, which are permanent. And they're gonna stay with you, so you're gonna become stronger and stronger even if you continue and failing until you're able to progress. Now this is similar to Elden Ring. You can lock on enemies. It's an alt by default on the keyboard, and if you press the right stick, you're gonna lock on the enemy with your gamepad. Now if you look at the bottom right corner, you can see 100 of 100. This is your mana. You can replenish it using potions. And if you lag of it during combat, you can attack enemies and eliminate enemies, and it will just charge it up. So you can then use your skills. Again, you don't need to eliminate them. Even if you attack them, it's still going to charge it up. And right now, this is just the beginning. I don't have skills, but in a moment, I'm going to get all of them back. This is actually what she lost. So in a moment you can see that I'm going to grab back my equipment in this area, and then you can see that there's some really cool skills that you can use. Alright. I get some Zelda vibes.
Looks like you want it the hard way.
Use skill. Oh! RB and X Use skill 1. I don't have any skill, right? I have. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. How can I block? Pay attention to the mana, it's 28 now. You see when I'm eating enemies, it's 29, 31. So when I'm eating enemies, it just replenish it. You see 34, and then I can use my skills. Depends on the skill, each one has different mana requirements. You can actually see it in the skill tree that you're using and equipping. No, lock on him! Let's see what...
Hurry up and find my weapons.
Oh, here they are.
Staff, spear, bracelets, and my daggers. All right, I've got them all back.
Ability, attribute points, inventory. Daggers, hammer, spear, staff, magic. I want to see magic. Usually I play melee, but let's give it a try. Magic and daggers. So this is a second hand. Ability, attribute points. Damage for all kinds of attack. So by the way, here if you put tips, you can actually see what each one means, and depends on the build that you want to use or your playstyle. You probably prefer investing in certain type of attributes than others. Again, depends on the build. So these are the different options that you have. Alright, next one is going to be talent points, which you can choose as well. Again, you're just going to spread points that you get as you progress, as you level up, to improve your character strength in different ways. I personally really like the preview of different type of those talents, and also by the way, it's true to skills. You can actually see preview videos, so you can see what happens if you actually unlock it. Yeah, which is nice. Now there's also setting perks, but this was actually unlocked in the demo, so maybe again I need to play more, but during the demo I couldn't unlock it. So you can see there are different options, setting skills and setting perks, so it's quite a lot of depth, things you can actually unlock. Again, you good old Souls games, you're gonna have lots of bosses. I don't even like, maybe it's kind of Souls game inspired. I don't even, it's right to call this a Souls game. But anyway, whatever. Boss fights are there, and it's supposed to be plenty of them. First boss.
Damn it! I can't keep going until I defeat.
Heal. I hate you. Ow! No! How? Aha! Oh, no! How? But I did! Now, X! Beautiful. Finish him! Yeah! You're out! And by the way, the game looks beautiful. I mean, the effects, especially when you do the skills, when it's a bit dark, you can see actually the lighting effects. Particle effects are nice. The environment looks really cool. So yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with how it looks. Not well, it can look better, to be honest, considering the fact that I'm running this on the highest graphic settings. Maybe I expected a bit more, but overall, it's a beautiful game. Just combined with forgot the name.
By the north wind. Such a grand city wall. This must be Aphis.
Oh. Here you can see the skills tree, and by the way, you see this at the top. You have 4 places to actually put more skills, and you can replace them with other ones. You can see the preview on the right side, the mana cost, as you can see in the number. And you can see the weapons in each row, so in each column, you can see the weapons and the skill related to it. So it depends on what you're actually using, you're going to have different skills for it. Again, depends on the weapon. So for the staff, for example, you can see it, I think it's the second, and the third one is the hammer. Basically, you can see, depends on the weapon you're using, the different skill sets are presented to you there. Now again, I just played the demo, but when it comes to you know, these armor sets and stuff, I just wanted something more in depth, to be honest. But you have those slots there where you can actually use this type of what's called trinket. And well, I don't know, I wasn't that impressed by it, but well, again, I just present you as it is. Again, maybe other features are kind of missing, I don't know, but this is in the demo at least. So yeah, there's also one last boss in the demo, so there are 2 bosses available for you, and it's actually fun fighting him, both the first one and the second one. So there are more bosses, of course, will be available in the final version of the game. And that's about it. I'll leave you the rest of the gameplay, just a quick look. So if you like what you see, you want to download the demo yourself, try it out, give it a try, and that's about it. Enjoy, consider maybe getting the game if you like what you see. See you on the next one. Come on, I need more! Oh no! Heal! I didn't pay attention. No! Come on, give me... No! Heal! Out! Heal! What are we waiting for? Christmas! No! Haha! Gotcha!